Everyone, people, and have a great summer. Almost August here, pretty warm. Happy summer in the northern hemisphere, happy winter in the southern one. But yeah, today let's see something that is very, very cool that I discovered lately. That is handwritten, personalized mails, so physical mails that can be personalized through Clay and then sent in bulk. We're gonna use Clay and Scribeless in this video. And yeah, what I want to say before going into the more technical parts is, you know, like the discussion lately is about using AI for emails. At this point, is taking a lot place. And what's going to be different in the next months, in the next years, is going to be probably a kind of coming back to the old traditional way, to the old fashioned way. And you know, a traditional mail like this one actually does exactly that. So it's something that has to do more with the physical world, but yet we can do it at scale. So we don't lose the scale, we don't lose the power of AI. We can exactly do that. We can exactly achieve that through AI and through the connection Clay per Scribe. So let's see this. So this is the connection with Scribeless with the HTTP. Okay, in this case, for this example, I've imported people from LinkedIn, but this can be done in any way that you want. You just build the database first, and you have people here. Name, you normalize the first name, last name, the title. You normalize the job title. We want to send this to Scribeless and to place it in the email, so in the mail. So it's important that we personalize this. Company, we want to personalize the company, very important when we want to mention mostly in the mail. Let's not miss out on these like small details that have like a huge impact, and considering even the cost of each single mail. Of course, like these details matters. Domain, person, city, again, normalized if we eventually want to use it in the mail, the LinkedIn profile. And at this point, we're gonna scrape the LinkedIn profile information. You can use both LinkedIn enrichments. I suggest Lead Magic because it's like cheaper and provides a lot of information. So yeah, I use Lead Magic here, the API. And at this point, first thing first is like I check the followers. So what's the point? What's the reasoning, first of all? If I'm sending a physical mail, the cost is going to be, of course, higher than sending an email, right? So I cannot send like for example 500 mails per day, or at least I could, but it would be extremely expensive. So what's important is to filter like our best accounts and work with this strategy only on our best accounts. This is a great strategy if you're working ABM, account-based marketing, so to work just on on a few decision makers, on a few top accounts that we are sure can provide us a high ROI if they buy from us. So that's the goal. So, this said, we want to have like an ABM strategy on these people. We want to reach them out both on Scribeless and both on LinkedIn eventually. So it's important to check their follower request. If they have less than 500 requests, for example, if they have less than 500 followers, doesn't really make much sense to connect them on LinkedIn. And we may think something different, not maybe go with the handwritten letter as well. So anyway, here there is like a check of the follower. There is a check of yes, if they have more than 500 followers, if it makes sense to connect them on Scribeless, so physical email, physical mail, and LinkedIn. Or if it makes sense to go with Scribeless and mail. So maybe they are decision maker, but they don't have enough followers. I don't have an example here in these ones, but yeah, if they had less than 500 followers, they would have gone here, and so the flow would have been different. Not Scribeless and LinkedIn, but Scribeless and direct mail and email directly. And in the end, if they're not a decision maker, they're not active on LinkedIn, they would just receive an email. So we wouldn't lose, we wouldn't run this flow. We would just run a normal email flow with Instantly or Smart Lead. So at this point, once enrich the profile of the person, we enrich the profile of the company, as you can see here. And okay, here is where it comes like the fun part. You want to send this email, this physical mail, and you want to be sure that this physical mail reach the physical address of the person. But we want the physical mail to reach the physical address of the person. We want to be sure that this reaches the physical address of the person. And so to do that, we have to check if the person live in the same place as the company. But once I was doing that, I noticed something. I noticed that each company, so like the first idea would be, okay, compare the person location with the company location. Yes, absolutely. But the company location could have many locations. So for example, if I check this one, okay, the first one of the list, if I go in locations, they have 9 locations. Okay. So if I just pick the first one, number 0, the first one in the array, I'm just going by luck. So by luck, I could have the person location that has the same location as the first one of the company. So many of actually, like many wouldn't match, but maybe the person location could match with number 4 or number 7 or number 3. Like we don't really know. So what we do at this point is, like this part I will just show you like in a second, but what we do now is, okay, let's get the person location. So from the profile enrichment, lead magic API here from the profile, the person profile enrichment, we get the person location here. And we tell AI, compare person location to locations. So to all the locations that I showed you here, the 9 different locations in this example. And from locations, return the closer address to the person location. So for example, if here I have London, I have Delaware, I have London again, I have Berlin. I want you to bring me the address that is closer to the person location. So in this example, New York. Okay. And I want to return the address in JSON format, because first I want the full location in this format, because this is going to be the format that we break down to provide to Scribeless to send it to the HTTP. And I want the simple location because I want to read the simple location just even to, for easiness of mind of reading it in an easy way. Then some information on how to provide the address. I was fighting a little bit against the format. But it went well, actually. In this way, it provides it well. So at this point, the cool thing is that it provides the closest address. And, like here, we have the full location that is New York. So simple location, New York, person location, New York. In this case, it found, so the closest address to the person location that was in New York. Okay. This is run for many. This is filtered, but there are like some filters here. I had like more rows, and here I just kept the ones that actually passed the test. At this point, I calculate the similarity. So I say, okay, what you do is you calculate the similarity between the simple location, so the location of the closest company's location. You compare it to the person location, so where the person live. And here I ask, is it similar? So if it's like above 30%, it passes the test. So I check like manually, and usually like when it's like above 30%, like the similarity score, usually we got like a match. The person address is the same as the location address that is picked by AI. Perfect. So if it's similar, they pass the test and they can go to Scribeless. So here there is like a Scribeless location, the long one, and here there is like a division. So we get address in Scribeless, we get the city, we get the region, we get zip, the ZIP, we get the country and the country renamed. Before showing you how it appears in Scribeless, I wanted to show you like a personalization. So at this point, like from the profile, we can personalize this handwritten email. And so here I ask to write a personalized sentence based on LinkedIn and their contact information that is scraped from their LinkedIn page with Lead Magic. So, for example, here we get this sentence, and I was amazed by your impressive track record in building scalable sales development teams. In my opinion, if while in the normal email, like at this point, is really there are too many emails in each decision making inbox. So really, like the differentiation point is with relevancy. I think like with direct mail, personalization is still strong because like you don't receive many physical mails. Okay, we send all this information to Scribeless. This is yeah, endpoint. This is a test. So testing here is true, and we get to send all the information. So the address where we want to send the mail, the city, the company, the country, the first name, last name, the state, the ZAP, and then the normalized job role and the personalization that I just showed you. What happens if we go here in Scribeless? So we get all these people. So if I come here, for example, I can show you, yeah, an example. It will be like this. Hey, Daniele, for this handwritten letter could be a nice idea. I saw your profile at Colossian and I was amazed by your impressive 6,400% business growth in just 7 months. I'd love to meeting you and have a chat with you one of these days. I'll reach out to your LinkedIn next days. No need to take any action on your side. Best, Matteo. And this is the time acceleration logo. Of course, you can place your logo. Of course, you can personalize it even more or can change the text. This is an example, but you can do this at scale. Handwritten personalized letter at scale. You check this other one. Hi Kelvin, for this handwritten letter could be a nice idea. I saw your profile at Norsu and I was amazed by your impressive background in driving sales processes. I'd love to meeting you and have a chat with you one of these days. I reach out via LinkedIn next days. No need to take any action on your side. Best, Matteo. And if I place here, this is like the address where the mail will be sent. So name, surname, company name, and then the address. If I click inside, just to show you how it works here, before finishing. So yeah, it's like, hey, first name, the design written letter could be a nice idea, so your profile at company, and then the custom part that I showed you before, and then the next part of the sentence. Okay, yeah, hope this was helpful to see. This is something actually new that I discovered lately. Thanks Oliver from Scribeless actually that had me in setting this up. And yeah, for any question, please reach out. Have a great one and have a great summer. Bye bye.